My husband hired a male model to seduce me at the company's holiday party to test my loyalty. I found out when the investor, he introduced me to forgot his script and called me by my maiden name, a name I hadn't used in 8 years. Jessica Morgan, he said, then quickly corrected. I mean Mrs. Chen. That slip was everything. This gorgeous man Daniel had been flirting with me all evening, buying drinks, complimenting my dress, touching my arm while laughing at my jokes. My husband Tom watched from across the room, pretending to check emails. I played along, curious how far this would go. Daniel leaned closer. Your husband seems distracted, does he always ignore you at parties? Sometimes, I said, loud enough for Tom to hear. Tom's jaw tightened. Good, Daniel suggested we get some air on the balcony. I agreed, watching Tom frantically text. Someone, Pruby Daniel, on the balcony. Daniel moved closer. You are wasted on him. A woman like you deserves attention. What kind of attention? The kind that makes you forget you are married. I saw Tom hovering by the door, phone recording. You know what? I said. You are absolutely right. Daniel smiled, thinking he'd won. So what do you say we? What I say is you should tell whoever hired you that their wife isn't stupid. His face went white. How much did he pay you? I asked. I don't know what. The script was good until you use my maiden name. Tom's the only one who still accidentally calls me that when he's nervous. Daniel backed away. Look, how much? $5,000 to test if I cheat. Tom burst through the door. Baby, I can explain. Explain what? That you paid someone to seduce your wife. I had to know. You've been distant lately. I'd been distant because my father has cancer, not because I am cheating. The party guests were staring now. Tom's boss, his colleagues, everyone watching our marriage implode. I needed to be sure, Tom stammered, by hiring a honeypot, by recording me. Daniel tried to leave, but I stopped him. Stay, tell everyone what you were hired to do. I was paid to seduce her. Get evidence of cheating. Tom's boss looked disgusted. Tom, what the hell? It's not what it looks like. It's exactly what it looks like, I said. My husband doesn't trust me, so he hired someone to test me like I am a lab rat. I turned to Daniel. Did he give you specific instructions? Daniel nodded miserably. Get you drunk, isolate you, make you feel neglected, record everything. And if I had kissed you, divorce papers were already drawn up. The room gasped. Tom had divorce papers ready. You were going to entrap me into cheating so you could leave without looking like the bad guy, I said. Tom's face crumbled. No, I love you. I just needed to know. You needed an exit strategy. That's when I remembered something. Tom's phone. He'd been protective of it lately. Give me your phone, I demanded. What number? Your phone. Now reluctantly, he handed it over. Password was still our anniversary. I found the messages immediately. He'd been texting his ex-girlfriend Rachel for months, meeting for lunches, grilling her when I worked late. The last message from her. Did the plan work? You are reconnecting with Rachel, I said, showing everyone the screen. You wanted me to cheat so you could go back to her guilt-free. Tom grabbed for the phone, but I threw it to his boss. Read them, I said. Read what he's been doing while accusing me. His boss scrolled through, face darkening. Tom, you've been using company time for these meetings. It's not, we're just friends. Friends don't plan to frame their spouses, I said. I walked to the bar, poured myself a wine, then addressed the room. Everyone here should know Tom Chen paid $5,000 to destroy our marriage because he's too cowardly to admit he wants his ex back. Tom tried to follow me. Please, we can work this out. Work what out? The fact you hired someone to seduce me, or that you've been emotionally cheating for months? I never physically, neither did I, but only one of us tried to make it happen. I left the party with Daniel.